Welcome, everybody. It is time once again. It is Rushmore Rushdown, the South Dakota local tournament, coming back to you once again on this glorious Thursday. I guess I shouldn't say glorious, rainy Thursday night. I'm Brickman, back here on the microphone, excited to get some Tekken 8 action going. Joining me on the mic and STO here, we have got Big Boy Fargo, the legend himself in South Dakota.
That's me.
And on the other mic as well, I've got the man himself, the Overwatch Lord, if you will. He watches over all of us. 2K Fish, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, like you said, getting ready to start my Overwatch grind, but I gotta stay true to my roots. I gotta stick back with my homies to help commentate some amazing Midwestern Tekken. We've got 9 people signed up tonight, which not to be, pulling the numbers game, but we are getting more entrants for Tekken than Street Fighter. So, Tekken bros, you're doing good. But yeah, I'm super excited to watch some more Tekken 8 as people kind of figure out the meta of Season 3. It looks pretty much the same as Season 2. Good plus frames into stance. But, oh boy, we cannot wait to see, hopefully, new characters do that. I don't want to just watch the same 6 characters, plus frame into stance on loop until somebody power crushes.
Well, 2K, I got some good news and some bad news for you, potentially. One character that we might see a lot more of is Leo. That's good news. The bad news, they are one of the OG from Tekken 6 stance characters. So, plus frames in the stance. Oh boy, here we go. Let's go gambling. But we'll see if we have one tonight. I gotta say, we don't have a lot of Leo players here in South Dakota.
Thankfully, because there's not a whole lot of Leo players really anywhere. So if you have a high concentration of Leo players, chances are they're plotting and scheming. They're getting into Michael Murray's head, telling him, "Yeah, Leo needs another buff. Yeah, for sure." No, nuh-uh, wrong. Your character needs some population. That's what it needs.
So what if I said that the earliest Tekken character that I can remember playing ever was Leo? And I kind of looked at them a little bit when Tekken 8 started, and it's like, this character's kind of good. Might come back to them if they get really good. But hey, pro wrestling. And then also Oshi with Lydia.
Leo
So,
was
I
also
was
my
little-
first pick. They were the
Leo
characters
is-
that I stuck with the most.
Yeah. Leo is unironically actually a really good character to learn Tekken. Not just in this one, because the whole gameplay is revolving around stance slap. But even in Tekken 7 and 8, they were very much pick up, learn the basics of Tekken, and then you are good to go to other characters if you want to. But this character is basically kind of like a Ryu that is not a Mishima. So they were actually a really good character to play just at every game they've been in.
I just love the self-insert there of stance slop. That caught me a little off guard. I didn't know you subscribed to that form of description.
Well,
To that
I
form
wasn't
of
the one.
slander.
I wouldn't call it slander. I would call it descriptive.
Yeah, I wasn't the one to coin the term. It's just there in the dictionary. Gotta use the accurate data.
It's like slander. No, my friend.
If there's a spade in front of me, I'm gonna call it a spade. So, what is a brick to do?
He's calling it down. He's calling it as he sees it. We need to get this guy on the ice. He should be the ref.
Okay, so I know it's not actually him, but I saw Curry in the lobby right above Fargo, and I'm like, wait, is the Aaron Curry trying out Tekken 8 online?
No,
Oh
that
boy,
that is in
then-
fact me. I am controlling Curry.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm
I
streaming
got
this
hyped there
from.
for a second.
I'm streaming this from the PS5 because
Gotcha.
I keep having. The only main reason being I keep having that weird glitch on the stage with the floor breaks.
Oh,
and
yeah,
this
Descent into the
it just
Sultan
shits
shit.
itself when we get to the middle stage, and sometimes you don't immediately and sometimes you don't we don't immediately get transitioned to the next stage, and we just stick on there for most of the rest of the match.
I forgot. Yeah, they still haven't patched that out. That
It
stinks.
was it was really funny the first time it happened because you could see just the health bars, and so I would just have to remember everything else. Like, okay, yep, you can hear a couple of solid hits here. Yep, love to see it. I guess hear it, I suppose. It was an experience. That's some commentator's experience for you. What do
I
you
know.
say when the screen's off?
You like when you listen to a really good song, 2K Fish. You imagine the fight scene in your head, and then you write your story with your OCs based around it. That's what you got to do. It just so happens that the OCs are based on actual players, and then when you tell them your fan fiction of them, they're just kind of like, dude, I went 0-2. What are you talking about? But is that just me? Is that a weird thing? Am I the one who does this? I don't know. I'm just throwing
I
out ideas.
mean, I do a similar kind of thing when I play chess. When I play chess, I imagine I've got like the Roman Empire, or I don't know, something cool, and my opponent has a slightly less cool empire, and it's my job to conquer their kingdom. But then I get distracted with like the storyline and stuff that I lose on time.
You would love 40k or Warhammer in general. It's literally that where you just make your pieces, and then each individual piece. I've seen people with their collections, they have books written about the lore of their units, and like each individual like infantryman in like 40k has got their own little backstory and OC lore. You'd give that. I think if you gave that a try, if you had the time, you'd like that a lot actually.
And the money.
And the money, In that case, just play BattleTech. Then you just make individual mechs, and they're like half the price of a single Cadian stormtrooper.
Mm. Can I make my deck not my deck, sorry. God, it's so close and I want to talk about Magic. But can I build my mech to be Diva from Overwatch?
Yeah, probably can. You just
That would be
find the chassis that looks the closest, and then paint it that color scheme. There you go.
that would be so funny if I pulled up to like a pro tournament for that game with just an army of Diva mechs and I have the bodysuit on.
They don't go that far, but I think the mech ideas, the armored divas, yes, do it.
I heard you stumble. You were about to tell me that just showing up with the bodysuit on would be lit. I
Oh,
know it.
can you give me the benefit of the doubt that you put that image to my head, and now I'm having a really hard time getting it out of my head, and that's why I got tongue-tied? Because I was gonna say the mech idea does sound cool because they actually do have interesting paint schemes. But you put that image right in my head right beforehand, and it was still there, despite my best efforts to use the mind bleach.
I'm good at doing that. What can I say? I just swim up your brain stream and I just put a PNG file in there.
You're like the virus where it's just like instead of downloading malware, you just download cursed images. Which is, I guess, technically viruses from the time when the internet was ye old and actually fun. When you could, although you couldn't do online FGC tournaments, that is a plus for modern internet, I will say.
Are you sure we can? Or what?
I
I've
think
not.
this has to do with our players having a hard time getting into the lobby, and that's more just like Tekken lobby stuff in general.
Yeah.
Like the Tekken lobby, band coaches can never figure out lobbies. Doesn't matter what fighting game it is. Doesn't matter what arena anime fighting game it is. The lobby systems just aren't their forte. Sega's isn't either. Capcom's are only slightly better. But Bamco, you know what? They're trying. They're trying. That's the best we can say.
I think the actual
Sorry,
problem is
sorry.
Randy is in the middle of eating and stuffing their face.
Ah.
See, they are the first match of the night going up against T-Fins.
The Lily, the Eddie, gonna be going at each other. Very interesting
Oh,
to
wait,
see.
they
Randy's
both
been
are?
improving.
Oh. Okay.
They're both eating.
No, they're. No, it sounds like they're both waiting. So we'll get back.
Oh.
We'll get up and then.
They wanted to know the 2K and Brick lore. Gotta keep up to date on the episodes. Speaking of episodes, like the next episode of The Pit comes out tonight. I gotta watch that here. Well, actually,
The
no. Save that till tomorrow. Watch wrestling tonight and fighting games tonight.
the pit. I'm sorry.
The Pit, yes. It's about a emergency room in Pittsburgh. So it's basically just the seasons are one whole day in the emergency room and just all the stuff that goes on. Freaking intense show, man. Like, you will be emotionally drained after every episode just because it does not pull its punches.
I've
It's
been
like playing
finding
Tekken
myself.
Online.
Yeah, yeah.
I set you guys up for that one, haha!
That's so good.
You fell
Honestly,
into
you
my
can't
trap.
even. I don't even think that's like a fell into a trap. I feel like that's just like the joke. I think you're the CEO of comedy now.
It's like that one scene from The Simpsons. That's the joke.
That's the joke. Ugh. I completely forgot what I was gonna say too. I was thinking something, and then you were like, kind of like playing Tekken 8. I was like, that's pretty good. Just mind wipe me real quick.
The
What
mind
was I
bleach.
gonna?
Why can the mind bleach work for you, but not for me when I really need it?
I'm just gonna try to sprinkle diva voice lines into the night to have
Oh,
that flash
please.
into your head with a vine boom.
The vine boom and the fa sound effect to go along with it.
While you got Subway Surfers on your phone,
Stop.
we're gonna turn you into a Gen Zer, Brickman.
Dude, I'm good. I'm good. I am trying my best not to distract myself right now. I have to do my daily Uma Musume career run still, alright? The make and do track scenario takes at least an hour if you want to make a good ace, alright? I gotta make them count. I can't just throw it away randomly. Okay, what's your favorite Uma Musume and why is it Major Orion?
I don't know anything about Uma.
Oh,
Uh, I got to talk to shouts out Keeters, amazing FGC artist. I was talking to them about Uma Musume when I was at Max Mode, and they told me that it was kind of like starting to use a certain type of illegal substance, and advised me against starting. And me being an honest fish, I took their advice to Finn, and I still haven't played.
I do have to attest, it is kind of like that, I will say. I went in just to kind of try it out, play with the character that looked really cool, and next thing you know, oh, I got a bunch of daughters, and I gotta make them all really good. They're gonna win they're gonna win the CM Cup this year, okay? They're gonna win.
I just think it's funny how that story has probably been said about certain illegal substances. I just went in there to try it, man. And it's like, I'm sure you did, bud.
Yeah.
You weren't expecting to get hooked? Yep, neither were the rest of them.
Next thing you know, I've played it every day for almost a couple months.
Insanity.
I'm not addicted. I'm just dedicated.
I'm not addicted. I could quit any time, he says. Watch me quit right. Watch me quit right now. All that fours out of the game, loads it up on his phone. Now watch me quit again. Shuts his phone off, pulls it up on his computer.
Hey, it's a loophole. It's a legal loophole.
Have you seen that video?
I haven't actually, no. Is it like on
It's
Uma Musume, or is it like a different game?
no. So it's a guy who smokes,
Oh,
and he's like smoking cigarettes. And he's like, I can quit smoking whenever I want. See, watch me smoke right now. Watch me stop right now. And he takes a cigarette out of his mouth, throws it on the ground, stomps it out. And then he goes, watch me quit again. He pulls out another cigarette, lights it, puffs it once, throws it on the ground, and extinguishes it. He's like, I'll even quit a third time. Lights the third cigarette, takes one drag, throws it on the ground, extinguishes it. See, I just quit smoking 3 times.
So open it up on my phone, close it on my phone, open it up on Steam, close it on Steam, take out my gaming laptop, open it up on Steam on that one, close it on Steam on that one, and then take out my Android that I had in addition to my iPhone, close it on my Android, and see, I just quit Uma Musume 4 times. What you got on me?
No, the real tech is that on your laptop, you have it on GOG Galaxy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Technically, that's 5 then.
But the only downside to that is then you have to own GOG Galaxy.
Hey, 2K Fish. Remember what I was talking about earlier? with the
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're gonna learn tonight. And hey, we got the Dante May Cry cosplay going here. I like it. You got the little shotgun there on the back, but no ebony and ivory, unfortunately. Fun fact:
Does the
I still
shotgun
haven't played a
just
single
make
one.
it Dante?
It's the trench coat, the hair, the glasses. Ooh, here we go. Big ol' launch. This is
Indeed.
so we have MC2 and Tyrannical. Is this T-Fims and then Randy?
No, this is Marvel Capcom 2 wins versus Tyrannical.
That was our bit from last time.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
MC2W and Tyrannical. We're running their match while Randy and T-Fim restart their systems and then try to connect after that.
I did not see their names in the bracket when I first put that. Why? But okay, first round here going to Tyrannical. We got nice punch there, just nice 2-1. And then we got the break. No break on the chain grab. There it is. Good job, MC.
You're doing very good now, using some mid and low pokes here. Thing that I like. Ooh, nice punish there. Pushing, using this wall to their advantage, applying pressure, but MC2W fights out just to get hit with wall rising 1. Second round, Tyrannical.
Not enough mid pokes there. Tyrannical feeling pretty safe to just keep crouching. And now we got the Shining Wizard. Oh boy, Tyrannical is just running the offense like crazy here. Gets the headbutts. The floor break is there as well. Doesn't get the extension off with a Shadow Lariat though. And now see, that is a legacy Armor King move. I hate the fact that it's no longer sidestep, but you know what? It still serves its purpose, and there's a Tombstone.
Nice. Ooh, I love the spacing range that both these players are trying to play. MC2W is playing just inside of that range to make Tyrannical think he can be going for a lot of the pokes. But then amazing lateral movement there, avoiding that heat smash entirely. Ooh, but the forward 2 is going to clip him. Tyrannical's going to get the first game.
MC had a huge whiff punish opportunity there after that kick whiffed. Just do a simple down forward 2 or a hop kick. You're going to get the damage cashed out there. I also noticed no heat being used there either by MC. That is the equivalent for Tekken that Guilty Gear players say, "You had burst." We'll see here if we use it in this second game. Go. The down back 2. You're going to see that move a lot, Fish. I showed Fargo that move back in Season 1, and then we were just kind of awestruck. I knew about the move, but even as I was showing Fargo, I was still like, oh god, I didn't realize just how filthy this move was.
Speaking of filthy moves, crouch dash 1, catching mid-air, is allowing all of this combo damage here, wall to wall.
That gray
So
health.
much pressure. Lots of gray health. This is true, but the shoulder gets rid of all the yellow health, which is way more important.
So yeah. I can see some more jab challenges here. Down forward 1s and jabs. Get Leo some momentum here. You kind of want to honestly play the mid-range with Leo. Not going to break the throw there, though. Does tech the landing. And then here comes the Exploder, the mix-up afterwards as well. Activate the heat. Tyrannical is just attacking, backing up, forcing the whip, and then taking the offense accordingly.
Ooh, gets a wall splat here, waking up and blocking and doing a simple punish. Now wanting to play some close quarters. Both walls behind both players here. Just content to take the minus frames and punish if possible.
Oh, 4-2-1, just do a 2-2 punish there if you can. Or 1-4, that's also good. Oh, but unscaled damage, wall throw. Here we go, set point, Tyrannical. No, well, you do have a wall in this one, what am I saying?
So it's the magic wall, but it's a decent distance away.
Screw these magic walls. Ooh, again, the down back 2, catching Tyrannical pressing buttons, but hey, we got sidewalks. And a headbutt, floor break. It's twice now that Tyrannical's gotten that. He wants to go for it as soon as possible and just get the extra damage. And to the wall, we were just talking about that little magic barrier right there. It's blue. W-D-W-W.
That 3-4-1 at the wall is so good for Armor King. So many plus frames. Really the only option if you get hit with that is to wake up and block. Much like MC2W's doing too much as he gets caught by the headbutts again. Tyrannical is going to win this set. 2-0.
So kind of the little trouble in the neutral there for MC2. Just trying to find those openings and was being really impatient on defense, trying to punish everything there. Tyrannical was just throwing out pokes and then backstepping and getting easy with punishes there. So we'll have to see if they can make the adjustments here. Great showing by Tyrannical. Of course, using the throws pretty effectively as well. Getting those full breaks, doing the giant swing. Saw a couple of shiny wizards, and you know, you always gotta check your opponent's reactions. If they can get the throw consistently, then that's a great tool to use in the offense.
Yes, very, very true. Also, a lot of the first chain grab was popped off by a forward 3-2 crouch dash cancel. So you get to see a little bit of just going right into stance and forcing mix-ups. So we get to see that crouch dash after forward 3-2 a couple of times, and it looked like it was working out really well. However, both players played very well. MC2W, I know, has some more sauce in the bag, maybe just the warm-up game. But our next match, which is supposed to be the first one, is looking like it's going to get started right now. It's the Nina for TFIM.
Yo. Now, Nina is a character that's actually, like, been strong since game one, or season 1, day 1. And I know she has the heat on top of everything else, but honestly, her kit is just so well-rounded and annoying to deal with. She can be good even without those system changes right now.
Nina's been dominant in the meta. This wall pressure, one of the reasons why it's impossible to get out. Nothing you do is right, it seems like. Nina is still on
Jeez.
TFIM, applying the pressure.
Someone check TFIM's search history, see how much Arsenal Ash footage you've been watching here. And just run it in there with the running threes. Oh man, what a call out. Gets the counter hit in the neutral again, and now it's the blender.
Oh, falling for it. He goes into that relaxed stance, and even on block, you have to get a low off because he will duck under. So good running 3. Randy's gonna pick up a round.
Keeps getting off the ground as soon as possible every single time, and taking advantage of the predictable timing. Here we go. Finally settled here, I think, but now here's that throw. Get to the corner. I just realized that's like the exact same throw that Pai-chan's got in Virtual Fighter. Just realized that. Was surprised to see that there. Down 4-1, and then another throw. The Pai throw! Okay, TFIM, let's go.
That throw creates so much lateral movement. Ooh, big counter hit here for Randy. He's going to be able to start getting some of these Aiden stalls going, and another one. Huge damage here at the wall, and a nice counter hit for a relaunch, but not quite ready to follow up on that, it seems.
Plus frames here, dash in plus frames, guess right now. There it is, great challenge. Pixel in a dream. Oh! Wake up, don't mind if I do. We hold this counter launch. And now, again, gotta wait it out. Blocks the low, gets the punish here. Great defense by TFIM, and he punches it out.
Gosh! TFIM, cool as a cucumber. Just blocking things out and getting that guaranteed punish at the end. So well played. Amazing defense here. People say you can't express defense. There's no defense of Tekken 8. TFIM just proved that there's defense in Tekken 8 right there. That was some amazing play.
There is defense. It's just really hard to get. But man, when you get it, oh man, does it feel good. I know TFIM is enjoying that after that last game here. So we'll have to see. Uh-oh. It's the curse stage.
It's alright, we're on PlayStation. We're chilling.
Let's hope that doesn't decide to migrate over to the PlayStation Network for a night for us. You never know. Could be kind of cursed sometimes.
Ooh. Huge counter hit launcher here for Randy. Do you think Randy's struggling with his combo conversions because he doesn't know how to combo on smaller characters?
Maybe. It's hard to tell, though. I need to watch more of Randy's footage offline. Getting in here now. It's just really good challenges for TFIM. Like, he knows that he wants to try to get the blender going here with Eddie to get into the relaxed stance, but he knows the gaps that are safe to challenge, and he's taking advantage of it. He sidestep it. No, he still blocked it, though. Sidestep, block. The 3D classic, and gets the punish there as well as TFIM's. looking really strong here these first 4 rounds. And you know what? Randy started the round and started the last round sidestepping, launching. T-Fin says, you know, I like that idea. Let me try it out too. And now we got the counter hits going here. You're up against the wall in the corner. Guessed wrong. Here's a counter hit.
Yeah, the thing that I love to see is that T-Fin is abusing the frame data on the back 2-2, doing so good while it's such a good button. It's a why would you not just throw this out button in heat? And I'd love to see that T-Fin not pulling any punches, utilizing that move to the best of their ability. Nice break on the throw here, another counter hit launch. Maybe not quite ready for the wall there. We're gonna go downstairs.
Generally, you see them jumping like that. That's usually a misinput somewhere. Here comes that heat for T-Fins now. He's got Rage and a Dream. Not going to get a chance to use it, though. Gets hit by the hit grab. Okay, Randy on the board here. We're on the second level. And okay, Randy's also taking advantage of the fact that he wanted to use that power activation there to start the round. Brought some lows. Again, the high, mid, a little mix-up working here for Randy. He's just got to get the spacing down, and that's what he's doing right here. And now he's in.
Up into the blender, gets the wall, gets the floor break. I don't see it in any world where T-Fin survives. No! Oh!
Well,
okay.
You were right.
He gets a little fancy on it. I see. Ooh, sidewalk launch here for Randy, but just there again, the spacing there makes me feel like Randy's either not familiar with the optimal combo for this season, or if he doesn't know how to combo on smaller characters like Nina or Reina.
Does take some practice. Okay, play a little bit more patient here, but Randy, T-Fin's just pressing the attack. Doesn't matter, he's got the health lead. He doesn't need to do anything too crazy. Just keep the turn going, and then goes for the low heat attack here now. Guess for game. Goes for the low, and they trade! Not enough health potion left for you there, I'm afraid. And then, that is gonna be it. T-Fins taking over Randy. 2-0.
In the very wise words of a good friend of mine, these are GameStop trades, bro. Stop doing that. Shouts out Censored, man. He's commentates Street Fighter with me, but yeah, just that trade right at the end, going for that low into the heat engaging attack from Randy. That usually will trade unless the low is abysmally slow, but you still will get hit even if you're trying to get your heat going, trying to get those benefits, whatever they happen to be for your character. Mostly just plus frames and more damage, but you know, whatever it may happen to be. But it's looking like, sorry, we're getting ready. Sorry, not getting ready. Looking at the bracket, some other games that we didn't get to see, but we do have the results for. Professor Berg, longtime Dragunov player, and super solid, great at small Tekken, taking it 2-0 over Frosty, 40-24. It's always a better bracket with Frosty involved. And Mugen Taco takes it 2-1 over Poppy Mitsu. So they're going to be meeting in with Tyrannical in the next round of winners.
Uga's been putting in the work in a lot of games right now. They're getting ready to travel to Combo Breaker. They're playing a lot of the Virtua Fighter. They're playing a lot of Tekken. I think they also are getting ready to gear up for, was it Avatar? And Dead or Alive as well. They're also getting on the Dead or Alive train.
Love to see it. Love to hear about it. Wherever you are.
I feel like Mugen has been a Dead or Alive player, just because it kind of sounded like they knew like where to find like the stuff.
Yeah, they were the ones who like got the Hoodless server that's on my Discord. When I shared a screenshot from mine, he's just like, "Oh, hey, you're in Hoodless's Discord." I'm like, "Yeah, but I haven't played Dead or Alive in a while, even though I probably should." But yeah, no, he plays all the 3D fighters. It sounds like. I think they also play a little bit of Soul Calibur, just haven't had a chance to play it. I mean,
yeah, I got to hang out with Mugen at Combo Breaker last year, and I remember us mentioning that we were both big into Dead or Alive and enjoying that game for more than what it is at a surface level. You know, we look a little deeper and we see the cool defensive mechanics. So yeah, Mugen's been putting in tons and tons of work
I think I
He's
could
gonna
say.
a lot
I
of
think
you.
I could say from personal experience, like back at Frosty, if someone says that they haven't played, if someone says that they haven't played a 3D game in a while, I think they're probably still pretty fucking good at it.
Yeah. It's not something you forget. When you get into it, you learn it, you pick it up again, and just like, oh yeah, just like riding a bicycle.
Some guy, I was like fixing up to like play the game with someone else that sat down, and some guy like walked up to us and said, "Hey, either y'all want to do a money match?" I was like, "Well, I haven't. I'm still like pretty new at the game, so I don't know." And he's like, "I haven't played in a while." And then I accepted, and then he beat my fucking ass in the dust.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I've been trying to get better at Virtual Fighter, so we were coming across people like that again. We'll be like, hey, you know, I can actually play the game, so let's put up a couple of bucks. We'll see. Although primarily I'm doing it for commentary, because I know eventually I'll probably just get to a point it's like, okay, I can't get any better. But you know what? Mugen, I was going to say, running away with the round, doing pretty good, showing us how he can get better, but then, Tyrannical, the sneaky little duck, the Rising One, and now, guess the game here, the punish, and then the mid, got him crouching.
Oh, yeah, that overhead leg kick there. Such a good option there for Lily. But so is just pushing lots of buttons. Oh, not that one, though. As he gets hit with another wall rising one punish here.
Extension here now. He tries to go for the burning hammer, but Mugen patient enough to wait it out. Oh, but here we go. The raw shadow upper. And now to the wall. Doesn't he need the whole wall damage, man? He was already dead. I kind of forgot just how buffed Armor King's wall carry got in this game. They gave him a lot of tools for that. Oh, and here's the low parry now, too. Full conversion here for Tyrannical. Oh, the running exploded, though. It's sidestepped.
Sidestep Matterhorn attempt from Mugen. You'll love to see it. Nice little punish there and back turn. Yep. Lots of people, when they see back turn, especially with Lily, think, oh, it's my turn. But it's definitely not, friend. Mugen proving my point. Signing a back turn counter hit, leading to so much damage. His do glider extensions doing so good. Tyrannical having such a bad time with these back turns. Oh,
nice.
There's a big wall rising one.
Great reaction by Tyrannical. They have the wherewithal to get ready for that. Gonna cash out the damage here, get back to neutral where it's pretty even between these two characters. Down for a one check here now, but the punish again, Mugen, he gave him an inch. He's gonna take a mile, but the up 4-2-1 counter hit, and that's a full combo launcher here for Tyrannical. Again, no heat, but he's gonna activate the hand. It's a handle. We're gonna go to the Dark Arena, and this is basically this is what it was like when Kenny Omega was a heel in AEW, you know? He was just doing stuff like this. The exploding barbed deathmatch, but hey, the ring actually exploded this time, so you know what? That's fun. And now we're trading. We're trading back at the neutral. Slow it down. Wait it out. Oh, you didn't wait it out.
Nope, too antsy to get a punish on back turn, but Lily is just... She's back turn. If you think it should be your turn, it's not your turn, man. It's not your turn on the Xbox. I don't care what mom said.
Again, I feel like Tyrannical he's playing solid. He's just getting open up, and okay, there you go. The sidestep 2-1 does still work, but he dropped the combo there. Mugen with another chance at life here. Get the carry, and also dropping a combo here. Some very rare drops for both our players here.
I will say Season 3, some of these combos feel very, very different. I tried playing King, I straight up thought he got drugged through the mud. Literally, I was like, damn, I feel so bad.
Feel bad there for Tyrannical. I said we got back to the neutral, backing up, and then Mugen's just like, I'm playing Tekken 8. I'm gonna do a slide in low and get the combo from there, actually. And then there catches the wake up roll there, the heat extension now. We're in the blender, and then again the somersault kicks. Mugen's on set point here now. Oh no, not again. The counter hits the back.
Yep. The Lily back turn to you is not somewhere you want to be. but nice. Sorry, he walked up and did advancing crouch, and I forgot what that animation looked like. I hadn't seen that in a minute. No, Billy with back turn is so dangerous. Even just a straight counter hit to be able to find her massive damage. And
Right combo here, it's dead, yeah.
dead.
You know, just a cool, crisp 35% of your health gone. Just like that. And that's Mugen taking it over. Tyrannical 2-0 here. Then we're moving on to winners finals here tonight to face the winner of our next match, which is Sneaky and Professor Berg.
Saint Sneaky, if I remember correctly, a resident of Iowa showing up. I've seen Sneaky join a couple of these, so very excited to see. I've also seen Saint Sneaky play offline, and let me tell you, Saint Sneaky's got some gas, but his opponent's got some gas as well in the form of Professor Berg.
Dude, I'm worried though. Sneaky, one of the only people in our local area that plays Jack. I don't know if you saw the footage from Texas Rushdown, but that top 8, that grand finals, oh boy, big boy robots.
I don't know what it is. Every time, this is 2 seasons in a row now, where Jack has come out with something insanely good. It's like 2 times isn't a lot, but it's funny that it happened twice.
Yeah, you have 2 nickels.
Yeah. With my nickel generator. Everything's in an Ator, you see.
Yes. And the platypus, you see, it's not the same as the platypus with the fedora, all right? Those are 2 very different platypuses. Platypeople? Platypi? I digress.
Platypeople is crazy.
Hey, I'm not the one who came up with it. That was from the show itself. Also, Professor, remember how we were talking, I think, last time? Professor Berg's always got these really unhinged customs. I don't know where he gets the ideas for these, but there is something within that man's mind that's just like, I'm going to be inspired today by the most random stuff, and you're going to like it.
Okay, see a lot of this neutral here. Both these players love playing that small, slow Tekken. Cerebral from both of them, but Sneaky's gonna find the first bit of opening damage and just running away with a perfect in the round. What is Sneaky supposed to be? Yeah, I feel like he's supposed to be a character that I recognize, and I can't put my finger on it.
No, I can't think of it either. It's supposed to be a robot, I'm guessing. But there are so many good robot characters out recently, it's hard to keep track of all of them. But man, he's gonna, I was gonna say, he's close to having 2 perfects in a row here. Breaks the throw, though. Dang near 2 perfects in a row. Just like a tick of health gone there. Sneaky, he's enjoying these Season 3 buffs to Jack. We haven't seen the even broken stuff yet. He's just playing really good fundamentals. Well, fundamentals for Jack.
I think you have to if you play Professor Berg. He's kind of the I don't want to say benchmark, but I can't really find a better word. But he's kind of the benchmark of fundies, man. He's so good at the footsie game, the neutral, guessing options. But Sneaky's going to be able to sneak in. Little power crush there. Full crouch down forward, 1-2. Oh, and the third one hits him.
Yep, conditioned them with the first one there with just 2, and then gets the third. Full wall combo here. Drill arm. Backs up the red charge. Not enough to kill, though. Was hoping for the knockdown there. Barrier comes out. Professor again, just really patient. He gets the punish. He gets the wall. He wanted that round. Great patience there. Professor made the comeback.
Exactly what I was talking about. Cool as a cucumber. Relying on the fundamentals because his are so strong, and a nice counter hit while running too. Big
punish there from Professor. He's really starting to get the timing down on Sneaky. Gets the Rotot E at the wall throw. A lot of damage there. You gotta end it. Keep the plus frames going with that heat attack now. Breaks the throw. Sneaky's getting out of that corner here. Great interrupt. Oh, and again, the headbutt gets him into the crouching stance, gets the throw. Now you gotta be careful here. You lost the health lead just like that. Where'd all the health go?
Where'd all the health come from, more like? Sneaky, what? Sorry, Tekken, how is that allowed? Michael Murray, you should do something about this. That was insane!
There was just 2 interactions in that last round. Sneaky won off of it. And it's just like, you had the health lead for all of that round, and in 2 seconds he didn't. And that was enough.
Uh-oh.
This is where we imagine our OCs fighting to anime music in our head. Right, 2K?
No, this is where I wait patiently, as I know that my TO is doing his best, and that I'm thankful that he offered me an invite to this amazing event.
Oh, yes.
Some of us are considering... No, I'm kidding.
What are you implying, Mr. Fish?
Nothing. I'm just having a good time. Some amazing Tekken, but I still cannot get over. It's like I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's and I lost just then when I saw all of that health come back. That was just
I might
too
watch the...
much.
Oh, wait, I can't watch the VOD on Twitch just yet. They can't have the replay function. I was gonna see, like, how much health he lost in, like, those 5 seconds here, but can't go back just yet, unfortunately. I know it was a lot.
Yep, if you guys would excuse me for just one moment here.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, we're actually back here, so go ahead, Fish. You can get what you need to do. And man, Sneaky's still up 2-0 here in game 2. The running 2 working out for Professor Berg. Trying to play the neutral game. It's working. The sidestep gets the punish, not the kill, though. One more guess. Oh! The small Tekken wins in the end. Down forward, one check, get counter hit. You gotta keep that small Tekken in your pocket. You can't get rid of it. It's not all just heat dashes and sunshine. Professor Berg playing the spacing game here again. Sneaky getting a hit now here. The counter hit means he gets that full string guaranteed. And watch this health bar just, disappear. You just don't get hit. That's the best advice I can give you. Just don't get hit. There you go. That's going to be Sneaky taking it over Professor Berg. 2-0 in the other winners semifinal set of the night here, which means it'll be Saint Sneaky going up against Mugen Taco in the winners final here tonight. We'll have that match coming to you guys real shortly here, but we got some losers action to go over here first, I believe. We have got Professor Berg waiting on the winner of MC2 and Puppy Mitsu. Great to see Puppy Mitsu back here again. One of the few Reina players in South Dakota. I would have thought at the start of the game with Tekken 8 that we would have at least a couple of Reina players, just because like the Mizuma style is so, I won't say loved in Tekken in general, but she's the new character and she's an Oshi. I thought there would be a few more, but Puppy Mitsu being the solo rep, being cultured, being based, we love to see it. And then on the other side, we got, oh, there he is. There's 2K.
You had me at very cultured. You had me there, and then you had to say very base. No, the based people were playing Reina for the first half of year 1. And then when Heihachi came out, they switched over and played Heihachi, but
I mean, Reina is basically supposed to be Heihachi anyway, so same tomato, tomato.
uh it's like tomato on your burger versus tomato launched from a slingshot at your face. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were going to make like tomato and pasta versus tomato on a burger comparison, but you know what? That could also work pretty well too, I think.
That's in my mind the best way to envision it when you say tomato tomato. It's not just like an accent thing, it's the context and everything else.
I get you. Speaking of context here, we were going over the losers round 2 to give context to our next couple of matches. We're also waiting on Frosty versus T-Thims, who I can see playing in the background right now. Once that one's done, it'll be the winner of that one going up against Tyrannical, and then MC2 going, or I should say, the winner of MC2 and Papimitsu going up against Professor Berg and the other loser sides match here. Unless we are going to go right into one of our matches here now, potentially Sneaky and Mugen if they are ready to go. I got chat real quick here, actually.
And we keep things going. If the players are ready to play, let them play.
Big
Let's
Sneaky
see.
is taking a water break, so we got some time to kill.
Drink
I
them
can't
gamer
blame the man.
subs.
Everybody, drink your nondescript energy drinks or waters, whatever it may be. Until I get sponsored, I'm not going to say any names on camera.
Hell yeah, I pound 5 nondescript energy drink cans before I go to bed, and then I go to sleep
God.
because my heart literally makes me pass out.
Okay.
I do the opposite. I drink 2 in the morning and call it a day.
I recently got a French press, like the old way of making coffee. Um, I got it as a gift though. I just wanted like one that can make like a cup of coffee. I wound up getting one gifted to me that makes like 2 cups. So now it's just like me carrying around a big old jug of coffee by myself in the morning when I'm at the office. I'm just like, yes, I'm gonna drink all of this. Why are you looking at me weird?
They're afraid you're going to turn out like Fry in that one episode of Futurama.
Oh, nah. I drink too much caffeine at this point. Like it's actually probably a problem. But you know what? You know it's not a problem. Watching some Tekken 8 online. And we got Mugen Taco here, finding out the red barrier. That's still a thing in this game, indeed.
Oh, big hit for Sneaky here. And nice conversion, pushing all the way to the wall, and is going to get the wall splat. Big boot, back 1+2, machine gun fist at the wall.
You ever just get combo to death off of one combo? Jack 8 will show you how to do that.
Oh, man, now. Oh, nice. Big boot confirmed there. Both players. Sneaky backing up, allowing a lot of space for Mugen here. But now right up in his face. Mugen's still going for those back turn mix-ups. Big trade here. But, just the timing for Sneaky working out so well for him in this matchup.
Yeah, he's not afraid of those back turn mixes up. He's seen those plenty of times, probably playing against Lilies online. He's ready for them. And now it's going to be up to Mugen to figure out this defense here from Sneaky. Like, doing a really good job. You saw right there the duck immediately into the, or I should say the block into the duck, the string knowledge. And no, Mugen not showing the same knowledge. They're getting hit by the Gatling fist. And then the punish on the slide in. Sneaky is just content, sitting back, getting the punish, using the resources, taking the games, taking the name, and he's up 1-0 here in winners finals.
Yeah, I feel like both players are playing really well. It just this one kind of feels like Jack just hits a little harder in the trades and in the combos even. Just gets more damage for seemingly no reason, but nice
There you go.
sidestep Matterhorn from Mugen. You'll love to see it. It's not a question of if the Matterhorn will work, it's when.
He said, you ask for big damage, you get big damage. And now we're keeping the pressure going here at the wall. But again, great defense here from Sneaky. Mugen able to keep it going with the power crush, gets finally a back turn mix up, and then the throw to take the round here. Okay, Mugen changing up the approach here. Nice punish. He's starting to learn Sneaky's patterns, and then he just says, I am an 8-ton robot. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, but the back turn there, not allowing Sneaky to get the absolute maximum. Now this wake up game back to the neutral.
Drop the
Still
combo
not
there.
afraid of using these transition into back turn stances, but huge stomp right on her head. Tons of damage. Uses the hate burst, get in, but no. Sneaky just too good with the mix. Run
I
up
forgot that
low.
Mugen might get away with a couple of launches that normally would lead to Sneaky getting a combo, but that back turn property gives them a little bit of extra safety. It's just a matter of getting in and actually getting the offense, but man, every time he does, Sneaky has got the charged armor ready to go. And now it's time to make some noise at the wall here. Blocks it all out. Power crush. I'm going to keep my turn going, says Sneaky. And then just a down one to take the round here. He's back up 2-1 here in round counts. Mugen again. Got it figured out for one round. Oh, man. I was talking about the down 4-2 earlier. Maybe giving Mugen the safety net. Nah. If you can launch at range 0, there's not much I can do about that there.
Not much you can do at all. It's just so oppressive. Jack 8 with Sneaky going up 2-0 in the set. Just, oh, it's nasty.
He's season 3 buffs, man. I think you don't see a lot of Jack later in seasons because a lot of players and tournament players kind of figure it out at that point. But when the start of the season happens, when everybody is still kind of learning the game again, Jack runs rampant and Sneaky. He's just like, oh, I've been here. I've been playing Jack Giddy. I ain't just a poser here for the beginning. I will knowledge check you, and I will absolutely dominate you. But Mugen, he's got the back turn here. He's just got to find the opening. He's got to change up timing just like that. There you go, Mugen. And now you're at the wall. Cash out that damage. Keep the blender going. We're set to the fine setting here. Uh-oh. Gets the punish. Turntables.
Oh, it's not good. It's bad.
That's
It's horrible. It's horrendous.
Oh, hey, there we go.
It's good.
Challenging.
Oh, it's horrendous. It's the most god awful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, hey, hold on. Oh no, we're not back. We're not back.
Oh,
we're not back. No.
What in the hell?
He's
safe.
Sliding into the DMs, like sliding into the whole play in the World Series, and he picks the round.
He's sliding into the DMs, bro.
And now we're at the wall, and now we're blowing up the chat like I blew up the DMs, and now we're at the wall with extra damage. Okay, Mugen able to fight out a little bit here. Those lows adding up. Oh, here we go.
Forward 4. 3 plus 4, sorry. It's so good getting a lot of damage and the wall carry here. Now applying a lot of the pressure here at this wall, taking that chip, nice low. Oh, the cross up. Yes, that's some tech. I love seeing that.
Playing some anime fighters, but it's not enough. The Rising 4 set point for Sneaky. Oh, he just lets it round.
Hard down forward too.
Oh, the disrespect on this man. And he blocks the kip up. More bang for your buck. Another down forward 2 for you. Thank you very much. Gonna activate my resources. Watch the health bar go away. Give me my simple lettuce.
Why does the shotgun fist wall splat? He doesn't need that.
Because it's Tekken 8.
I was insane.
Can you think of a better explanation?
It's just he take that away from him, man. Like he let him have his fun with this little Tonka truck, but he's gonna throw a tantrum if you let him play with it too long and it gets taken away. So just rip the band-aid off now.
I just got word from the Tekken 8 devs. They hear us, they understand us. That move is now one hit kill. It's also
you gave it more frames to start up, right?
No, actually they made it a 10 frame jab. It's one hit kill.
Oh.
But it's a high, so you can duck it.
But if I duck it, they got hella recovery frames, right?
No, he actually has a conferable mid follow-up that is also one hit kill, and that is unstoppable as well.
Oh, but surely if my character can lay on the ground, I can just do that, right?
Then he's got a ground grab follow-up, I'm being told. He can do a 1, which is the high, the 2, which is the mid, and then the 3, which is just he picks your character off the ground and decapitates them. So
we have this I would have said that the mid also low crushes and low profile.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's You gave them the idea. They love it so much they are making the change, Fargo. You are now an
Awesome,
influencer.
great.
Congratulations.
Well, that's wonderful.
You are now an influencer. That sentence I've never that is one of those divine sentences you hear once in a lifetime. I'm never gonna hear that sentence again. You are now an influencer.
We like to set trends here around South Dakota and Iowa.
Oh, yes, we do, but it looks like we have some more losers side matches that are ready for our viewing pleasure. Professor Berg is going to be going up against Poppy Mitsu, and Tyrannical is going to be taking on T Fim. So we've got some good loser side top 8 action. Or is this? No, this would be. We're already in top
Yeah,
8. We've been in
it's top
top 8.
It's top 8. Yep, you're right. I'm
It's
looking
been
forward
top 8 since we
to.
started. We're always looking forward
Well,
to it.
yeah. Then it's Why am I bad at math? No, it's top 8 still, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
last round
it's
was.
the last yeah, last loser side round was. So, yep, not quite sure which match we'll be having on stream first, but I know that we're going to be having lots of more amazing Tekken coming to you right after this.
We don't have an ad break though, do we?
No.
I was gonna,
Damn.
gonna say you did a great transition there, 2K. If we actually had an ad break roll to do, but we're just like, wait, hold on a second. Uh, we'll watch Poppy Mitsu doing some electrics in the lobby. Oh, never mind. He's walking away. Okay,
Fargo,
can't do that either.
I just had the best idea.
Lay it on me.
I'm terrified.
Brickman, you and I need to meet up in front of a green screen and record bits to tell about turbulent grand tournaments.
Actually, yes, I would be down to do that. We do need to start advertising that. What we gotta do, 2K, we gotta watch. Okay, so first of all, what we gotta do, we gotta do a line of gamer subs, that powder, and then we gotta watch a lot of WCW from the 80s. Then we get in front of the green screen. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Hopefully not where I think you're going with it, because I don't want to.
I was gonna
Listen,
say
nothing
with this-
against Booker T. Love the guy, but that interview was a catastrophe.
I was gonna say more, just do like 80s style Russell promos as a way to advertise.
That would be
Turbulent
so
gaming.
sick, actually.
Yes, that's what we gotta do. But hey, you know what we gotta do first? We gotta commentate this Poppy Mitsu and Professor Berg match. Here we go.
Yep,
The
Poppy
down
and
jab
Mitsu.
here. I
Using
really
the
like. I
lock.
was gonna say I was looking forward to this one here because both of these players do play like really honest Tekken, very fundamental. And here we're seeing Professor Berg, the defense adding up here, the D3D fundamentals, gets the side step, gets the counter, doesn't get the full combo here, and then the heat attack caught Professor Tekken. Poppy Mitsu taking the first round.
Yep, Poppy Mitsu plays honest, but very, very aggressively. He's going to be going for a lot of those electrics. And Berg, if you recognizing that as well as he is, he's going to be able to punish him every time. But see, right there again, first time they were both actionable, Poppy Mitsu chooses to try for the electric, but instead he's going to be eating all of this wall damage. Nice early roll. Poppy choosing just to stand up, and the grab. Poppy tried to go for a power crush. That's what they're called in this game. Try to go for a power crush to get through that, but grabs are guaranteed if you have the read. And again, launched for a whiffed electric.
He sidestepped to the right, does not want to deal with those electrics, and calls it out perfectly. Professor again at the wall, and now you gotta deal with the Dragonov Oki. Feels like sometimes, no matter how you decide to get up, Dragonov will just find a way to break your limbs, and now he's gonna make you rotate at the wall, and then kill you. Dang.
Professor
Man.
Berg getting the absolute most out of a little. Cannot give him an inch, he takes a mile. That includes space and your health bar.
Man. Again, the right side, the weakness of all Mishima's Professor Berg. He's taking full advantage of that 3D movement. If you can make it work, use it. Plus
Yep.
frames now here.
Oh,
The
presses
counter.
into it. Auto parry
Nice.
there. Ooh, heat whiffs.
Okay,
Here we
got
go,
just to
Poppy
see
Mitsu.
Professor. Can Professor play the P1 side? He can! Sidestep right into down 4-2 again. The classic Mishima tech. And now you're at the wall. Doesn't get it, but gets the roll correctly again. Like I said earlier, no matter what you do, sometimes the Dragonovs will just find a way to get you back on the ground and break your legs.
Yeah, Professor Berg, one of the best Dragonovs I've seen at guessing correctly. I believe I watched a set, it was grand finals reset, and I don't think he gets wrong once. So, Professor Berg, he knows what you want to do even before you do. Even just there, Poppy Mitsu thought about the electric hard enough to the point Professor Berg thought that's what he did and tried to punish it. The huge counter hit here blocks the hell sweep down forward too. So simple, so elegant.
What a carry. Like,
Oh yeah.
I like it, like in Tekken 8, not a lot of damage when you think about it, which is still crazy because it's still like a third of your health. But even so, he went from wall to wall. Hopkins with a chance here now, does still have heat. Nice down jab, but he's got to find a way to close this round out. Oh, no one punishment gets the heat attack. Professor Bird was trying to move there. It works. He caught the step, and man, he had a huge opportunity to punish that with heat attack there. Still getting around on the board, but man, Professor Berg is like, you get one. You got one in the last game. I'll give you one in this one. Now you got to earn the rest.
Trading a
Okay,
lot,
here we
but
go.
trade's ultimately going to be working out in Poppy's favor as he's pushing away from the wall, maybe paying for that a little bit more with his health bar, but now expending all resources, no heat, just letting them fly. But another block on the hell sweep. Professor Berg seems to be on it tonight as he's going to push. He's going to be able to get the wall here. Roll.
And then, yep, the tackle again. That's going to be enough to kill, too. Does so much damage.
Insanity.
Like, you just can't wake up against Professor Berg. Every option is the wrong option. Again,
Nope.
Papamitsu getting ducked, giving up the turn. There's the hell sweep, though. That's finally getting hit. But then again, the classic sidestep right down forward, too. The Oromishima, that is your kryptonite.
Oh yeah, doing wonders for Berg and so much damage. And then the roll makes up here on Wake Up is just so good. Be able to just compound, but a nice throw from Poppy Mitsu here. Repositioning more for the wall, tries to use that heat smash yet again. But Berg is gonna just get some counter hits with some armor. Down 4. Secure set point.
He's playing so many steps ahead, especially with that Oki game. He's getting every single guess right, and that's leading to so much damage for Professor. And now you're at the wall against the Dragonoff with, oh, I was going to say with heat, no longer anymore. Okay, gets away, but the duck under the 1-1, and then finishing the string for the counter hit. But then again, another duck by Professor. He refuses to stand. He will crouch in your face. You better be ready for it. Which means that's Professor Berg taking it over Poppy Mitsu 2-0. Moving on to the bracket tonight. GG's and Poppy Mitsu. Always a pleasure to see them here playing in the arena. Yeah, I have to love to see it. But hey, we got another match coming your way here right now, folks. It's time for some more real grabs on stream because we'll have Tyrannical on the ever reliable Armor King going up against T Fims, who is showing Anita tonight.
Yeah, a very strong Nina. I'd need to check who did it. Was Sneaky who knocked Tifim down to the loser's side of the bracket. So, but yes, that Nina that we got to see earlier was very, very strong. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna fare against an Armor King. You know, both of those characters really want to excel in dominating the neutral. So it's gonna be some nice little footsies, 3D fundies going on, but still lots and lots of explosive damage here.
For sure here. And it's going to be a matter of whether or not T-Fins can deal with that pressure or I should say Tyrannical can deal with T-Fin's pressure because we saw a very aggressive Nina and she would get one hit in and then immediately go for another big one once it was her turn. So we'll have to see if Tyrannical can find those openings, make the right reads. Never mind, no Nina. We're actually going with the Lily. I guess Mugen Taco inspired something in Tiefen's here after that inspired Lily performance earlier. And now we got two Lilies. Also, I love
Love to
the
see it.
we got the OG Our King drip, man. Like nothing will beat this fit.
Ooh, nothing will be able to beat that counter hit conversion here for Tyrannical. Getting so much. I love the forward 4 ender there. Creates lots of space, but the up 3+4 is going to be able to catch him. Now, about even in life. Nice. Break
Oh,
on the throw. Dark upper connects, but already airborne. Got to use your next option. A little differently. Wall rising 3-1. Wall running threes. And a nice sidestep hop kick. Ooh.
we take those. We take those American resets. Doesn't matter if I drop the combo. Technically, I can still hit you on the ground. Oh man. Tyrannical was being
3+4.
patient, trying to wait out that mix-up, but man, T-Fins anticipated that, immediately went to the 3+4. Tyrannical's trying to slow down here. Some good pokes with the 2 button. Waits out the heat attack. Gets the counter hit. Oh yeah. See, you had the right idea. Unfortunately for you, Lily is back turned.
Ooh, nice down forward 3 counter hit. It's going to be able to pick up there. Probably just looking for some plus frames in the neutral, not expecting to catch the Lily airborne, but still a nice pickup and a down forward 3+4 is going to be able to catch. The slide
Oh,
whiffs, no wall rising 1 punish either. Sidewalk
ah.
wall rising 1.
Yeah, hey, those throws don't track when you're not in heat, and after the 4-2-1, that heat gauge is gone. Oh, caught him crouching there. The up forward 4. Defense is going to activate the heat here now and get a little bit more. Never mind. I was going to say more carry, just sends him to the ground, change up the timing. I like it. Maybe just also miss input, who knows. But hey, the side step with punish there, the heat attack. Defense looking really good right now. Oh,
Ooh.
man. That Rain Zero Shining Wizard. Okay, Tyrannical, I see ya.
Yep, Tyrannical trying to get something going, but every time they get stood up, knocks back down. T-Fim's going to take the first game in the set.
Yeah, just doing the range out game there once you get the life lead with Lily. Filthy. But you know what? That's what you got to do in this game at sometimes. Tyrannical. I feel like Tyrannical's maybe trying to be a little too patient. Like we saw him dash up there and immediately just get counter hit. And then we went with the shadow upper. He just gets a punish. There, though, actually, I'm kind of surprised that didn't punish. He does block the up 4 3+4, and then the 4-2 didn't punish. Does still get the combo here. And now we're at the wall. Dashing again. No, the side steps. Man, T-Fims is on point tonight.
Oh yeah, and T-Fim, the spacing game, and just the options that they're selecting here in the neutral, doing so good. There's the 3+4 for some nice chip. We're gonna engage the heat. Now we're gonna spend it for some more plus frames, and the
Nice.
follow up to the knee gets low parried.
This man's doing the instant shadow lariats. He is on a roll with the execution, but it's just a matter of the defense, unfortunately, at this point here. Defense going to get the round on the board. I just saw chat. Up 4 3+4 is safe. I would throw my controller if it wasn't so expensive. Why did they decide that? Anyway, great duck here by Tyrannical, and unfortunately getting hit again out of the combo. Trying to be patient, waited out here, but T-Fims is just taking the advantage and then didn't break the throw. Tragic.
T-Fim's kind of running away with this one, just applying lots of pressure. And again, just using that alternate timing to be able to get under Tyrannical's defense, but just not in range. Up 3+4 sets at a new range and side swaps here. Tyrannical, some more just generic poking, but it's going to be T-Fim engaging into heat. Now gets that back 4 into the low slide. Be applying lots of pressure. 4-2-1, both
Oh.
players in heat with the up
Oh.
3+4.
What is an honest grappler to do in this situation? He doesn't have an anti-air grab, Harada. What are we supposed to do?
What's
Our
Harada
kings
gonna
are
do?
He's not working on the game anymore.
Harada. Murray, somebody. We don't have the anti-air grab. Give him something.
Can we give Armor King a body splash?
Give him Borscht Dynamite.
Can we give Armor King a gun? In game, of course.
For his neutral special?
Yeah, it'll be his crouch dash 1+3+4.
That, you know what? At this point, you know what? Nina has a gun, Anna has a rocket launcher. If we want to really commit to the heal bit, give Armor King a gun. No. Since AEW's been doing this lately, you gotta give him a screwdriver that he throws as hard as shooting a gun. There you go. There's your solution.
I was gonna say we could spice it up and just give the gun to King. I think that'd be pretty funny.
T-Fim in chat, did bro say, can we give Armor King a gun? Is that where we are now?
Yes. I mean, T-Fim, I don't see why not. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. Let me cook now. Welcome to welcome to Let Me Cook.
Oh my god, the game audio's been off this whole time. Gosh darn it. Okay, it's fine.
For the stream? I've been hearing it.
It's
You're watching it in
on
the
OBS.
Discord.
On OBS.
Oh.
I have to reset. With the way I have audio set up, I have to reset it every time.
Oh. Say, I thought I've been hearing it this whole time.
No,
Maybe
yeah,
it's just I've played enough of this
I'm
game.
sharing the screen, like from the capture card, but because I had to like reset the capture card, it also means that I have to reset like the audio. So, for the past like 10 minutes or so, there's been no game audio on stream.
Couldn't hear Armor King going hiss, hiss, snarl, snarl. How tragic.
I'm sure you probably would say it's a tragedy if it was, like, King.
What?
Oh, yeah.
No, it'd be I think it'd be a tragedy if it was... Who's funny? Who has the funny lines?
Lee?
Victor. Victor says some funny stuff sometimes.
Make a reservation
be a
for the nearest
tragedy.
3-star restaurant.
Jack?
Oh, Harry. Get to the chopping for an entire round? Yeah, sure. That would be tragic.
Can they give Jack just like a new update? Don't mention it anywhere. Don't make an announcement. It's not even in the patch notes. Give Jack a generic text-to-speech voice. I think that would be really funny.
If the Emperor had text-to-speech, just take that, put it into the game.
The grappler had text-to-speech.
It would just be, if the grappler had text-to-speech, wouldn't it just be must do 360, must do 360, must do 360, must do 360, over and over and over?
It would make it wonder why we gave him a text-to-speach to begin with.
I think
that's all there is, isn't it?
The text for... I mean, I don't think it'd be that hard to implement a text-to-speech into the programming of a grappler, because the grappler player, I can speak from experience here, we're just running one line of code, which is, can I command grab? And if no, run code again, and if yes, command grab. So text-to-speech shouldn't be that hard to implement.
Get ready for the next battle.
The announcer says one for him sometimes.
He does. He does like the wind-up punch.
1, 2, 3.
Round one. Fight.
All right, here we go. What are these customs, man? Like, what was the pun that you made last time with Professor Berg's Joka Dragunov?
It's the Junkler.
The Junkler. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I knew I hated it, but I had to ask because I was curious, and then I immediately remembered why I hated it.
It's the Junkler. There's some worse ones, though, I will admit. I don't know. r/Batman Arkham. Just sort by top all time and have a blast. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you trying to tell me to go on Reddit randomly? Why would I want to do that?
I don't know. Just Batman Arkham there is it's quite the experience. I feel like that's on like the universal internet bucket list.
Duly noted. Oh, the slide in there from Professor Berg gets the round. We saw this in the last round against Poppy Mitsu here. He does like to kind of take things slow to get started. You give him a round, but man, all he needs is one round to get your timing down on point. Ben's going to use those guns to create some space here and not deal with that rushdown. Professor Berg's just right on back in here. He wants to give you a hug. You know, you got to be a range zero to give him a hug. And now you're at the wall. Side wall's not going to save your life in this situation, unfortunately, here. Oh, man. Just raw? Just launch it raw at range 0. That's the charge. Okay. And up the wall again.
Fighting back now is T-Fim. Ooh, while running 2 is going to be a nice block. Nice sidestep ducks here. Both these players creating lots of space for themselves. It's going to be a whip wall running 2.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Oh, no. Tragedy.
Oh.
Tragedy in the making. T-Fim's had the round, but then immediately he got the sidestep, got the punch with the throw, then got sidestepped himself and just going to clear it. Here we go. Better start to this round here. Just get that last one out of your head. This is the way to do it here. It's the guns. Gets the wall here now. Can activate the heat. Keep the turn going. Oh, there you go.
Finishing the string.
That was a redemption round if I've ever seen one. He was on a mission to set the record straight. But man, Professor Berg, the timing on point, gets the running too. And again, the wake-up roll does get blocked here by T-Fim, but then a great reaction, the duck, the punish, and now you are in the corner. I've seen enough Hajime no Ippo to know where this goes. Yep, that's about right.
So much damage at the wall. Professor Berg, given an inch, a single hit. Takes a mile, the game. Speaking of which, all of you guys just lost that.
Oh, shut up.
Wait, what?
Got Fargo. Brickman, you never participate in playing the game?
Like the lobby system, the game, or?
No. So the game is a very fun game where the only point is to not think about the game.
What are we talking about exactly?
It's like
That's
it's like a dumb like middle school game that you find out because like someone will say you just lost the game, and like the whole idea of the game is
Sounds like I'm winning though.
as long as you don't like think about it or like say it, that you win. But like people will just say you lost the game out of nowhere and be like, ah, oh, damn it. And, like,
listen, my head is much like 80% of grapple players. Empty. Do you think I got space to think about the game?
I'm jealous.
Fargo's been thinking about the game a lot recently.
Shut up.
Also, is this a... I don't think it is, but is this a Seed Viper custom?
No, I think he's supposed to be like a jester or something.
No.
You
are rage baiting me like crazy tonight, 2K. I'm clearly talking about T-Fim's Lily.
I don't think this is supposed to be Sea Viper though. It could be though. I won't deny that it's possible, but I doubt it.
Is it Berg who was the first one?
It was Professor Berg, yes.
Okay.
Also, we kind of forgot T-Fim's making the change over to Lily. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Like, they weren't doing bad with Nina, but I think maybe it's just a better sense of familiarity here. And so far, we are typing rounds. It's another connection there. I think they like to play the neutral game a little bit more with this. Feel a little more confident, and they're spacing Professor out perfectly here. But the wake up is Professor Berg's speciality. And he gets the rope top E throw at the wall here to get it going. And now you gotta guess right on the wake up. You guessed wrong. Oh, he had it, but connection wasn't there.
Nope. Just getting the floor. And now the 3+4 is gonna heat engage. Nice crouch jab from Professor Berg. Trying to take back these turns, but T-Fim going for a lot of these risky startup buttons. Professor Berg cools a cucumber, not forcing anything, but eats a hop kick.
Oh, man. Like, I respect Professor Burke for playing the small Tekken, but man, T-Fin's just like, you know, let her rip. As I say, let her rip. Matterhorn, range 0. I don't even think T-Fin's ready because he dropped the combo.
Nope, the Matterhorn will hit. Now it's just who's more ready for it. The commentators to say something or the player who inputted the Matterhorn?
Professor Burke, though, was ready to punish that roll in there. The side steps rights again, making it so hard to get approaching here. Even though does get the opportunity to do some offense here at the wall. As Heat, both players do in fact here. The slide in, the side switch, though, by another slide in, and now the strings mixing them up. Professor, though, jabbing out of it. Great movement here, and then down for one, floats. But, okay, break the wall, or break the throw, out the wall now, the side switch, he breaks what? Ah, just go, okay.
Oh.
Just do that next time, please, defense. Okay, he got it, but, oh. Like, Professor will break throws, he's really good at those. I get it, as a virtual fighter player, sometimes sidestepping and punishing the throw. In Tekken, though, it's not the same.
Very much not, but here we go. Back to see this. I love this idea. Just spamming do glide 1-3. Doing so good here. Applying a lot of pressure and creating the perfect amount of space for another do glide. And, ooh, it's going to be caught at the wall, but it's going to tech roll out. Professor fighting back, and again, that up 3+4 just getting to force grounded state, not getting so much off of it. Down forward 3+4 is going to find a little bit back to the neutral though. Berg still with the life lead. 3+4 just not enough to punish, but a nice block on the low. Oh, down 2 again. Berg's going to pick up the first round of the last game.
Oh man, too late on the rising punish there. Okay, you know what? Fine. T-Fims, I see the vision. The throws are working. Keep doing them. Who am I to say? At Professor Berg on the strings here now. Back to the neutral. Never mind. Okay, we're breaking throws again. Never mind. We're not breaking throws. I don't know what's going on anymore. T-Fims, you want to pick up Armor King? I'm sure that would work.
I just love somebody does more than 3 throws. Hey, I think you should play King or Armor King.
Just get another one.
Ooh, 1-2-1 heat dash.
Okay, not that time though. Got hit by the tracking high. I think with the right combo, you kick the round. Oh yeah, you're dead. You're definitely dead.
Yep. Yeah. Professor Berg is gonna find match point here. Or set point, excuse me. With the usage of this Rage Art at the wall. T-Fim pressure's on. That's all. Tries for the slide. Punished for it instead.
He dropped that once earlier. He won't drop it again. I get the feeling. Now Professor Berg, he likes to be right up against the wall. There it is. Finally, Professor Berg's been getting away with not getting that to connect for T-Fims. He finally gets a combo here, and now we're at the wall still here. Advantage T-Fims backs away. And now we got the heat dash in. Oh, no, he dropped it. Very rare drop again for Professor Berg.
Yep, using these 1-2-1s quite a bit, but we're going to find a back turn throw while running 3. Going for that down forward 1-4. Tries for the hop kick. Desperation almost, but nope. Professor Berg is going to be moving on into our losers finals, but very, very nice performance from T-Fim. Super happy they decided to show up again for another week.
T-Fims is definitely putting in the work. We can definitely see it working out for them. I think the Lily definitely still is their preferred character, but I think if they stick with the Nina some more, they can do really good with that character. Nina obviously is like a pretty difficult character to play. Lily a little bit easier to approach, but both pretty strong showings with both characters. So hopefully we'll see them back here again next week. But means that we are going on now to our losers final match. Mugen Taco versus Professor Berg. We've seen these two go up against each other a lot here on Rushmore Rushdown.
Quite a bit. I believe the 3 most consistent top 3 finishers are Professor Berg, Mugen Taco, and Jules. So you get to see those three kind of have at it quite a bit. And this set is going to be 3 out of 5. So lots of adaptation and timing here. Both players already know each other very well, but trying to see what new tricks they've got up their own sleeves with Season 3. And the winner is going to face Saint Sneaky in the Grand Finals.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I do have to leave after this set here. I gotta run an errand, so I won't be here for Grand Finals, but hey, we at least get to watch the losers bracket play itself out here. I'm excited to see both of these players come back. Because Mugen, I really want to see them. Can't recall the last time I've seen them in Grand Finals. I'm sure they've been there recently. I just wasn't here. I want to see them. I want to see them get to Grand Finals myself here.
It definitely would be a story for both of these players to go up to Grand Finals and play against Saint Sneaky. We got to see Sneaky and Mugen play, so there's the story of the run back. However, Saint Sneaky beat Professor Berg before beating Mugen, so both these players wanting that run back. And the thing I love about TFM and Randy is both of them just, hey, anyone want to play some games? Randy instantly. It's like, yep, I'm in there. So, love to see it. Always on that grind. But now, more Lily, more Dragonov. It's Losers Finals.
I think Mugen and TFM have got a an agenda. They're trying to make Lily the Tekken 8 mascot of the South Dakota scene. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but I don't know. The signs are just there, man.
Listen, I'm not saying that you're right or wrong. I'm just saying I wouldn't be too upset if that's what happened, all right? Lily is an amazingly fun, dynamic character to watch, but unfortunately she's playing against the Dragonov right now, so everybody just turns into combo fodder.
Especially a Dragonov that just got done playing the set against the Lily as well, so they are ready with the download. They're looking out for things that are specific to this character. And already, we are seeing them going back and forth here because Mugen does have a slightly different approach, and he does have a lot more ability to mix up here and change up the timing here. But man, Professor Berg, I'm sure he'll find a way to get through just like that. Down two, canceling the power pressure from Mugen, and then again, the down 4-1 gets the float here. Get away from that wall, don't want to deal with it. Every time the Mugen tries to get him backed up here, Professor Berg finds a way out of it. And great low parry there as well. Activate the heat, get away from the wall here, and now we're back to neutral. This is where he specializes. Actually, number 9, he just gets in. Doesn't matter if he broke it, he's still got the advantage and the wall. You are dead. You are dead. So dead.
Professor Berg making the most out of that wall. Doesn't push all the way to it, doesn't get there in a combo. But applies just the right amount of pressure, but the Matterhorn coming out from Mugen here is going to find its mark and allow Mugen to push all the way to the wall. Attempts for an up 3+4, but instead just gets, again, just gets them down, laying face down. So not too much off it. Definitely not what they would like, but ooh, just so many plus frames into advantage. Mugen, 1 HP in a dream, gets hit with the down 2. First game to Professor Berg.
Man, I just realized how little that nerf to the heat attack, to the wall split, kind of means in this patch, because we just saw there, sure, the heat attack didn't get the wall splat, but the turn is still Professor Berg's. He's going to just find a way to mix you up one more time and take the game. Hopefully here from Mugen, new game, new approach. Man, right now, Professor Berg, same old shenanigans. The sidestep movement leading to questionable decision, we'll just call him. For Mugen Taco here, punished now for Professor. He gets the wall, and now, jeez, I think he's ended every single game I should say, round at the wall so far in this set.
Well, I think so far all night even. Professor Berg knows how to get to the wall and knows how to utilize it that much better than everybody else does. However, ooh, heat smash. big power crush here, being able to apply more pressure is Mugen here at this wall. But Berg using that awesome movement to be able to get out and completely flip the situation on its head. But now he has a frame advantage here in the wall. But Mugen fighting out. While running 2 for the wake up.
We're going to play this game real quickly here. Taking her up there with the down forward 1 again. Just really good matchup awareness here on this Lily. One challenge. Mugen though does get the somersault in, and then gonna get the combo to the wall, but blocks the low man. Professor defense leading the offense. And again, oh man, I think Lilies are 1 for 6 on getting the up forward 3 to connect for a combo against Professor specifically, but there, Mugen does get the closeout there on the round, gets on the board here. Hopefully starting to slow down, figure out Professor's defense here. And then Professor's like, okay, time to go on the offensive here.
Yep, getting right into the face, pressing lots of buttons, and just, again, pushing for this wall. Ooh, I'd imagine wanted the resplat. Doesn't get any, and instead finds a low parry. Berg finds 2-0 in the set.
Like, how many times has Professor Berg actually blocked the lows here in the tournament? Like, I am terrible at blocking lows, so seeing somebody do it that consistently is just impressive, because I could never actually be able to do that. But you can see it leads to so many opportunities to take turns that normally, if you would just getting hit by some downfall ones and mid pokes, you would not get. Okay, well, you know what? As I said, blocking lows, what you do, you throw out the big mids as Mugen, and then you get to the wall here, man. That's a lot of damage. There you go.
Yep,
and you can see Professor was garsing the low there again, but Mugen finally made the adaptation there to counter afterwards, not get punished. But man, Professor Berg right back to the offensive now that he's sensing Mugen's getting that momentum on their side.
Yep, pushing lots of buttons, doing what he does best, finding the wall and using it for tons of damage. Here we're gonna get the resplat. Pick, Axel, go, guesses right on the side, and he's gonna regain quite a bit of health as well.
There you go.
Nice. Getting some nice counter hits.
Oh man.
Okay.
Nice. Mugen saw. Sorry, go ahead.
As I say, that feels like that's an ultra specific, like that's Twitter tech kind of setup there. You know what I mean? That's something that you'll hit in a game every once in a while, but if you don't know to do it, you're not missing out on too much. But oh, speaking of missing out, Mugen doesn't get any damage. It's all Berg that round.
Small. Oh man. Again, like, you just can't throw a low out on this guy. He will just parry it, and now you're back on defense. The blender. Oh boy.
Definitely not a place you want to be, especially not up against the Dragunov. But here we go, Mugen applying some blenderishness of their own. Down forward 3+4. Gonna be able to find a stray counter hit. Sorry, it's gonna catch the sidewalk. Oh, using the low heat smash, or the back turn heat smash, sorry. Health very low for both of these players, but Berg finding set point with a well-spaced attack.
Oh, this is a weird time for me to head out, but I gotta go right now. But man, I think Professor Berg looking really good right now. 2K, I leave this to you.
Sir, yes, sir. Up forward 3+4. Gets sidewalk. Now Berg at the wall, getting tons of damage. Goes for the ultimate tackle again. Multiple strikes to the face.
Just enough. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah. Professor Berg takes it over Mugen Taco to fight Saint Sneaky in our grand finals.
Holy cow. Berg has absolutely not slowed down.
No, definitely not. To me, it looks almost more aggressive, more willing to play that Tekken 8 style of You don't hold back to block, you just push the buttons to do more damage than your opponent, lol W.
Mugen Taco excited he can finally close the game.
Yeah, did you see the screenshot he posted earlier?
Oh god, I'll have to go back and look.
It showed the last time he played the game, and then he uploaded another one that said last played today. And it was pretty good, but here we go. We got Saint Sneaky on the Jack, Professor Berg on the Dragonov. Who makes the bigger mistake? And it looks like it's gonna be Berg making the first mistake here. Ooh, just pushes to the wall and everything rotating on cannon. Professor Berg fighting back though. Finds a nice counter hit. Nice low parry from Professor. He's gonna explode the wall. Activate the heat. Heat. Dash. Rage. Art. No, it doesn't work! Put the wall running too.
Still get that kill.
All good. Oh, flexing the gamma health right up in his face. Berg deciding to do a run-up throw. Big stomp. Big knee. Professor Berg fighting back to mid-screen now. Full crouch down forward 1 doesn't quite work out. 3-4. Oh, counter hit on the side roll. He's gonna be able to find the wall. And again, waking up with that option. Ooh, nice. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Saint Sneak. He's gonna heat engage. Wall running 2. Creates lots of space from the wall and the sidewalk, but no punish. Isn't able to get one as we're gonna go for the pile driver. Sneaky's gonna close out a round. It's gonna be back and forth and back and forth. Jumps back out of stance, tries for the Atlas Hammer, but a nice couple hits punish for Professor Berg. Not falling for the trap. Yep, Sneaky trying to condition that full crouch down forward 1-2. Ooh, just out of range for the down forward 2 there.
Good backdash. Wasn't able to capitalize.
Nope, making lots of space for himself is Professor Berg. Just runs into the gamma health though. Makes some noise. We're going from coast to coast, but a nice duck. Professor Berg with a wall rising 2 is going to be able to get quite a bit off this. Well, no, doesn't quite get through the wall.
Oh, what a
and
duck.
A huge duck and punish. Saint Sneaky doesn't even need the rage art, doesn't need a heat engage to extend the combo. Tying us up last round of the first game. Gamma health, blue barrier. I'm just going for the big chop, big shoulder. Nice duck and punish there from Sneaky. Not crazy damage on the board. Damage nonetheless is now the heat smash will come out. Ooh, planting some seeds. Shotgun. Low jab. Sneaky. Relentless. Takes the first game.
For some reason I couldn't hear the alert, but thank you Hibiridi for the gift sub.
Absolutely huge. Love seeing you on Tuesdays for Street Fighter, but tonight it's Tekken and Saint Sneaky gaining a massive life lead and a huge punish there. Ooh, tries to flex in the face with gamma health, but down to some more. Oh, fundies with a nice power crush punish. the wall running too. Just gotta find him. The machine guns, and we're going for a huge power bomb. I love the different crouch throws that Sneaky chooses here. Ooh, nice counter hit on the down forward 1-2-1 full crouch. That is Sneaky doing so good against Berg, but a nice sidestep down forward 2 from Berg here.
Ooh, the low.
With him correctly. Goes for that low grab. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Sneaky tries for it again, but Berg not biting. Ooh. Oh, a huge thunderclap there. Engage here at the wall. Stomp. Jack doesn't need to get any more, man. He already does so much. He's
really
in the heat burst. The heat smash now, sorry. That's with some
Berg
plus
is
frame.
so careful.
Well, you got him, man. Both these players are.
This character's nuts. Got a little
Nice,
bit of punishment. Oh, it's not enough. Another game for Sneaky.
And Sneaky up 2-0 in grand finals, looking to just run away with it. Berg has to make the big shifts. Trading lows. Makes some noise, gets blocked. Not enough plus frames there to capitalize. You can fake, make some noise now? That's crazy.
Dude, what the heck?
Why? He doesn't need that. Ooh, Gamma Health guard break here. Nice. Professor Berg tried to go for a throw, but Sneaky too quick. Nice low parry on the down four.
That's insane.
Sneaky.
That was perfect. Low parry at the exact right time to take the round.
Oh, yeah. See, this is what Berg was looking for earlier. He was trying to get in when the throw was guaranteed, but he's gonna get hit out of nowhere, it seems like. And the wall is gonna explode full charge. So much in the Gamma Health for the armor. Stomp. More stomp. Some more lows, guard break, heat smash is guaranteed. Sneaky, set, and tournament point. Really wants to condition with the down forward 1-2. Nice duck on the throw. Sneaky just finding these little moments to get the damage in. Has racked up quite a bit of a life lead. And a huge duck and punish.
Think he can spend a kill here? Doesn't even need to.
Doesn't need to. Saint Sneaky is your Rushmore Rushdown 57 champion.
The GOAT is back.
The GOAT is back. What's the nickname? Arslan Trash, I think. Yeah. Arslan Trash ain't got nothing on Saint Sneaky. Showed up and had an amazing performance all day.
It's a bit of a tangent, but I love coming back to the lobby and seeing in the chat and just knowing that some words are that sometimes the language barrier isn't as difficult to overcome as you would think. Thank you, Spanish Chuck Norris.
I feel like that's got to be the daily double on words that on sentences that nobody's ever said.
Oh, for real. Oh.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up our bracket for tonight. Mr. Fargo, do you have any big announcements you want to make to the people chilling at home?
As a matter of fact, I do. We
Whoa,
have
it's
our Sioux Falls, South Dakota monthly coming up this April. It's going to be April 18th. We're going to be running Strive, Tekken 8, Grand Blue, 2XKO, and Under Night 2. And, pretty cool thing, we've applied for it, and for the next monthly with 2XKO, we became eligible for the 2XKO community events.
nice. That's always exciting to hear.
Yeah, so it looks like Super Battle Opera going forward will be able to qualify for stuff. Joining our bracket and playing in person will net you 3,000 credits, the casual suit avatar after 5 months of us running. And if you win, you get the title Local Legend 2026.
Hey, you get some in-game goodies for supporting your locals and showing up to play some 2XKO. I know a couple people in our scene who are probably not super excited for those, but they'll probably rep them when they win, for sure.
And of course, cannot forget, we have our regional coming up. So instead of our local monthly, we are going to be holding Super Battle Opera X the Turbulent Grand Tournaments, helping with help from Turbulent Games. We get to be a part of their big venue and run stuff for an extended period of time. Last year I believe we ran like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and you guys ran a lot of games. I was fortunate enough to be
Yeah.
able to go last year. And Saturday was only 3D games, so I got to play Tekken, Virtual Fighter, Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive. I got to play them all. That was really awesome to see. So, if you're in the area, you want to spend an amazing weekend, then head on out to Super Battle Opera Cross Tournament, Turbulent Grand Tournaments. We are our little regional that we're hosting. We're trying to get it up and moving along. So definitely you should show up and come hang out and come play some offline. Tekken 8, I'm sure, is a featured game there.
Yes, indeed. And if
Love to
you
hear.
want info on either of these brackets, we got links from both in the South Dakota FGC Discord server, or you could just look up Super Battle Opera. That's SIOUXPER Battle Opera, and you should be able to find us. And just looking up the latest stuff. We've got our monthly coming up in April, and then we've got the crossover with the Turbulent Grand Tournaments coming up in May. That'll be May 8th to the 10th. So give those a check out. And also, might as well mention, we do have with there we have if you need a hotel, there is a hotel right next to the venue. It's the Best Western plus Ramkota. And if you call them and tell them that you're attending the Turbulent Grand Tournaments, you'll receive a discount on your stay.
Very, very nice indeed. Nice little hotel block. Get you posted up for the entire weekend so you can be playing some amazing games offline. The best way to play.
Yeah, I want to see even more people than we had last year. We were surprisingly pretty dang big last year. And I was
yeah.
really happy to see that. And I can't wait to run this again. It was so much fun. And looks like we're going to be trying to stream it too. So I think you and Brickman might have the opportunity to kill it on comms.
Ooh, we might have to get our finest suits to cast the regionals. That would be quite the experience for sure. But with that said, I have been Goldfish. I don't know, I hope you think I'm funny, I guess.
You're pretty funny.
I try to be. That's more than anything, I try to be funny. Argo, say goodnight to the lovely people at home.
Good night, the lovely people. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. And I'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.